Anyone who's spent a lot of time on a desert island knows that. It's not hard to get enough to eat. You can dig worms out of trees and eat them. You don't see a lot of fat like that. The smell is going to be amazing. You can also make a whole gallbladder buffet. I'm sure you'll want to eat again. I don't even like it or bird's nest fish soup. 100% natural and free of pollution. This one pot of soup is worth it. Yi once again came to the South China Sea Desert Island Challenge. I was so excited inside. I was wearing mosaics on my last challenge. Food resources are also plentiful. You know, you get crazy when you're alone too long. It's been a while since I've been here. Friends who don't remember are welcome to look back. You know, I was about to bust my ass and go home. After so many years of challenges, can you get a paid vacation on a desert island? Mr. looked relaxed. The main reason is that the challenge time is shorter than before. You can starve the whole time. Broken defenses don't exist if you end up on a desert island. Remember, the first priority is to find water. Like the Yi had coconuts from the beginning. It was pretty lucky. Don't worry about dehydration for a while. Backpack's full of old actors. Every time Dur comes here, he has to prove it. He was not carrying any survival tools to show that one pair of hands can conquer this place. As for wearing hair or not, it depends on personal preference. There's still a lot of trash on the beach. Man's influence on the marine environment is great. I really wanted to take more care of me. A few bottles and plastic bags are fine. Why is there still a full bulb? All kinds of things refresh cognition. But for survival in the wild, these are very valuable resources. Like bottles can be used as containers to hold water. Yi would rather not have these resources if he could. Collect as much as you can for later use. There's a lot of fruit nearby, too. Don't worry about food for a while. We just didn't find any fresh water. Coconut water is the only way to stay hydrated. Yi is already very satisfied with this. The coconuts we have left will only last 3 days. It's the dry season now. Don't worry about rain for a while. All you need to do is spread the coconut leaves on the floor. You can sleep like a bed tonight. Just make sure you pick the brown ones. It's a lot drier and warmer than the green ones. I didn't know I was too tired. It's still the coconut. Yi did not feel very comfortable. Kinda wants to go for a ride. Just lay down here for a while. I think I got a bad coconut. Yi did not expect problems on the first day. My stomach hurt and I couldn't sleep all night. I thought back to my previous challenge. You don't know how you do it. 60 days alone on an island. Anyone else would have been driven crazy. You can see how hard that is in the previous video. Wearing mosaics to conquer a desert island. It was very rewarding. Day is a little lost right now. I barely made it to dawn. He really didn't think it would be this hard. Now I feel like my gut is a mess. My knee is all red for no reason. It's impossible to quit the challenge. Just when will it get better? No one can guarantee that. The most important thing is fresh water. They didn't have the strength to explore the neighborhood. The knee is obviously infected. This is where he was hospitalized. To be on the safe side, you have to call a doctor. I hope I can get some effective advice. The treatment given by the doctor is also simple and crude. Take large amounts of antibiotics directly. The bag will kill all the germs. It's just that there might be some bad after effects. I don't care about that much anymore. He doesn't want to quit the challenge the next day. After taking the pill, sit still. It's important to stay hydrated if you want to feel better. There's only one coconut left. I hope I feel better after this. Or I'm sorry to announce I'm going home. At night, Yi was so worried that he could not sleep all night. Fortunately, he woke up feeling much better. So it's still antibiotics. Or this knee's gonna keep hurting. The biggest problem so far has been water. If it doesn't work out, Tak still faints from dehydration. There are coconuts on the beach to drink. A temporary solution to the water problem. The papayas on the nearby trees are not very ripe. Yi try to take a bite. I feel my tongue tingling in an instant. It still smells good. Unconvinced, Yi took another bite. The flesh inside is too bitter. In an instant, it was the whole face huddled together. Never eat anything uncooked again. I'm afraid the antibiotics won't last. Let's just be honest and explore somewhere else. There are so many resources on this beach. Tak wants to collect it for the fire. What do you get when you add a nail to a glass bottle? It's going to get the bottom out of the bottle. Just put the nail in, then shake it repeatedly. You can see subtle cracks in the inside. A little more force will get you to the bottom of the bottle. It's like a magnifying glass. Tak will use the sun to light a fire. It's a good idea, but it takes a lot of time. I can't move it in my hand. Stay out in the sun for at least an hour. Clever Master has already set up a shelf to secure. I didn't expect to see glass bottles everywhere. A little treatment can light the fire. It's no easier than building a fire by hand, while adding firewood to the fire. How do you get water? He thinks there's plenty to eat at the beach, especially rocky areas at low tide. Can often bring different surprises. Yi came in and found the shells, and we found a lot of hermit crabs. It won't necessarily taste good, but you can still taste some meat. You got everything on the beach. You can find containers of food just by looking around. To get to the food inside, ordinary stones are no longer enough. It has to be this big to crack it open. I have to say it's a little hard, but still can't stop Yi. Cook food with seawater. As long as you don't drink the soup, you're fine. That little head of days is smart. That night, I ate crab snacks. Saltiness is off the charts. Can't control that much right now. Such a crunchy hermit crab. Swallow it no matter how salty it is. Well, at least keep the belly quiet. Have small victories every day. It's important for survival in the wild. If you're lucky enough to end up on a desert island, don't panic. Order the hermit crabs on the hour. Make sure you get your money's worth, just to complete the challenge. That's no problem for Day at all. But if you want to live a good life, then you have to work harder. He decided to expand his exploration tomorrow. Try to get more food. It's not my style to go hungry every day. Soon it will be a new day for him. Water is still the biggest shortage. I didn't see it when I drove around. I did see a fishing net lying there. It's a great fishing tool. I would have taken it back to clean up before. Unfortunately, the water shortage problem has not been solved. You can't dehydrate for long, no matter how strong you are. Fortunately, Lady Luck did not abandon him. Follow the bay pass to the new place. The resources of the lagoon are quite abundant. Just walked in and found a bunch of sea urchins. Boy, that's a two-step inversion. Yi achieved urchin freedom in an instant. No protective tools are required. You can grab a sea urchin with your bare hands. Grab a rock and crack it open. It tastes salty and fishy, but a little energy would be nice. That's a mangrove swamp ahead. There's a good chance the water is over there. Now we have to build a float. All you need is a net between 3 bamboo sticks. That sounds simple enough. You know, I don't have a machete with me. The length needs to be adjusted through the flame. If we don't get it right, it'll all go away. Is there anything on this beach? The German master can quickly gather materials to manufacture. It took time, though. The finished product looks a little random. The key is, how does it work? Don't look at the sun outside. The water inside is bone-chilling. I mean, the Constitution can't even handle it. The float is better than expected. At least there's no problem with camera tools. He also brought a lot of empty bottles. We better find water on this trip. Otherwise, we have to go to a more difficult way to get it. Yi is still very happy here. He could feel the food cheering inside. Just walked in and noticed something was different. Where there is water, the ground cannot be so dry. That means going deeper and deeper. The harder you work, the less water you'll have. The only good thing about it is finding worms. It was delicious. Forget about not having water for a while. Let's see who doesn't love a fat worm like this. Locals also serve it with lemon juice and chili. It goes even better with soul sauce. Lorda, that is a real name to recommend everyone to taste. There's no shortage of food. It's an urgent need for water. Take your beloved float and wander around. Look around the corner where we can get some rain. No longer in the mood to enjoy the scenery. Just wanted to see if there was any water up there. Luckily, there's a puddle on it. You have to give yourself a pat on the back. The water must be dirty. You have to bring it back and boil it. How about we get some bottles up first? You said it was the color to just open the gate. I don't see a problem at all. It does smell a little weird, but it's better than being dehydrated all the time. This trip yields 5 liters of water. We need to filter some of it out first. The amount you can drink is really not that much. Yi uses the surrounding materials to make his own filter. The key is the charcoal. It absorbs most of the dirt. You can see this bottle of water going down after being filtered through layers. All that's left is this pitcher of water. Then some of it is boiled off. That's as much water as you can drink. True wilderness survival is no joke. Wake up every day thinking about things. I had to go through a beating to learn it myself. Water and food have been taken care of. As long as it's not a storm. Lying on the beach is perfectly fine. Distance from a good life, or almost mean. They picked up so many bottles, just in time to pull out some booby traps. Put the top ones in reverse. Then wait for the fish to come. Boy, it's a tiny hole. That's just catching small fish. Can't blame him for being so small. Let's just say the fish here is only that big. Tack put 10 bottles in at once. It's impossible not to catch a single fish. What's interesting is when we go back, we find baby sharks. This is going to make the man so happy. Turns out there's no shortage of food. Now all I can think about is how to catch a shark. The also popular science star fish hook. It's the oldest hook in the world. It will follow the line into the stomach. When you pull it up, it's anchored to the center. It's hard enough to move your mouth. It's way too vicious for a fish. The bait is also the freshest. Something you like to eat. There's no reason those sharks wouldn't. Very confident to show you. How do you cook sharks in the wild? Get the meat out of there as fast as you can. If it wasn't for the shark, I want to cook it myself. I hope we can have barbecue freedom soon. I've arranged 5 fishing lines along the way. They doesn't think it's safe enough. Spent a lot of time in fishing net repair. Then it was arranged at the entrance to the lagoon. I have a feeling I'm going to catch a bunch of fish. Everything that needs to be done has been done. Let's see if we wake up tomorrow. There's actually a lot of shellfish around. Those guys are going to make it to the end on their own. It's just a little bit off. The trap didn't work for the next few days. Day was a little upset about that. I was able to live on paid leave. I'm about to go home for dinner. Recycle all traps to avoid catching them by mistake. 10 water bottle traps can catch a light rain. I'm already very happy. You know what? Just eat it raw and be done with it. It's all about the ritual. Give us a whole pot of fish soup to drink. The locals would climb the steep rock face, collect some birds' nests, and sell them. A little piece like this is worth $10. Usually, I don't even want to drink it. You can drink it with your stomach open around here. Bird's nest fish soup with tamarind. I don't know if anyone has heard of such a combination. I feel weird anyway. Mr. didn't quite understand why birds' nest was so expensive. Isn't that what birds do when they freeze their saliva? Put it in your mouth and look at it. There's nothing to smell. The soup tastes good though. Maybe it's your mind. Feel a lot of moisture in the body. The nutritional value of that is tremendous. I understand why my wife drinks it every day. The overall challenge felt good. If it wasn't for the pre-life influences the rhythm, Dee thought he would have a better life. If you don't know where to go on vacation, Real Name recommended to visit the desert island. It's going to be something you'll never forget. It's time to go home again. I wonder where he'll go back next time. Let's wait and see.